me and three of my friends, we take a kneeling down protest against in front of the United Nations in Geneva last year, and we appealed to the United Nations for freedom in Tibet and return His Holiness Dalai Lama to Tibet and stop self-immolation in Tibet, and also Fribourg cultural freedom and free express. So we are playing like that, and we make thousands of pamphlets in color, and we distribute to the United Nations and United Nations Human Rights Center. And in front of the United Nations, here you can see we are kneeling down in front of United Nations main office. This is this first and second. With 2 days we kneeling down to the United Nations main office, and third day we are also kneeling down in front of the United Nations Human Rights Center in Geneva for 1 day, and we meet the Madam Navy Pela, the chairman of human rights for this world, and we appeal our letters to her, and she also calling us to the United Nations office, and she will see and talk with Chinese government, and we also meet personally. I will show We also met with Junire, the Chief Civil Society Section, the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights in Geneva, and we appeal helpless Tibetans who self-immolation and struggle to the Chinese government for freedom and independence and express there is a getting problem. So we demand them resolve dialogue with His Holiness Dalai Lama and between Chinese government, and also release the political prisoners in Tibet. So they take our applications, and also they write our talks, and we made for one house like this. And this time we getting problem from Geneva police and international police, because we said that if you are not looking to Tibetan cause, since 1949 the United Nations never looked for Tibetan cause. If you are not looking for Tibetan cause, there is burning themselves in Tibet will be in Geneva, office of the United Nations. We say and we write and we appeal them. That's what. So they become some they fear, and they're taking action very hard on us. And as example to me, I have one lighter for my smoke, and they take it's for me. It's very helpless, and
so
remembering that I can't forget it till my death.
What has the UN done so far to help?
UN just taking our application, and they know everything our Tibetan issues and Tibetan news, but the most difficult is there's Chinese government, there's money powerful, and there's the fundamental rights, basic aim is not in the we feel that there is no fundamental aim in United Nations office and human rights office. So we feel if you have no money power, if you have no knowledge, especially if you have no money power, you can't get nothing, because the world and especially political leaders controlled by the money. They are not stand for the democratic, not stand for the human rights. We feel like that because since 1949, Chinese Liberation Army entered Tibet and conquered Tibet. No one country and no one United Nations come and look to Tibetan issues. And from the 2008 till now, we can say thousands of Tibetan peoples captured by the Chinese police, and over 114 Tibetan people self-immolated inside Tibet, and more near 5 peoples also burning themselves in outside of Tibet. But as an example, United Nations, United States of America, and United Kingdom and England, as an example, the very famous Switzerland's government, everything says we have a very deep concern about Tibet issues. But on the main point, they are looking for the money, not for the human rights, and
money.
They have no concern over the human's life. There is many of burning and getting problem. They have no concern. So we feel that if you have no money power, if you have no gun, you will never get. So we feel like this. Like me, I feel like this.
What do you mean they look for the money? They want.
If I have no money, I can't get my land. If I have no gun, I can't get my. Because since 1962 till now, Tibetan people struggle on peace of law. As Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King and Aung San Suu Kyi, there is a many peace leader. Like this, Dalai Lama is also peace, and Tibetan people also peace protest. But in the United Nations and many of countries never look peace struggle. Because there's on the other side, China has money powerful and military powerful, and they're looking after them. So we feel like this. If I have no money, if I have no guns, Tibet will never get to us.
Okay. Do you want to introduce a bit about yourself? Do you want to introduce a bit about yourself? Your name, where you're from, when did you come here, and what are you doing in Switzerland?
I was born in Tibet, and I was being a monk in Tibet, and I studied Tibetan language and especially Tibetan grammar and poetry and history and Tibetan Buddhism for over 13-14 years, and I also studied Tibetan. I also studied Tibetan political issues for various creeds in Tibet, and I read some books in Tibetan language in Tibet, and I get a problem. And last year I came to Switzerland through Nepal, and now I'm living in Swiss for seeking refuge. I'm exiled here. Still now the Swiss government doesn't confirm for me refuge, but they are looking for it's okay. And I'm studying German language. It's okay, and I feel happy. This freedom country, and sometimes I also boring. Many of law and many of rules and regulations in Switzerland, and most of people are like serious, very serious, like this in train, not talking. So sometimes I remember very much in Asian country.